I don't know what these are. I don't think this is what I wanted. What did I just read? 7. It says, oh no! Hi, I'm Manga Captor and welcome to another video. I am so excited for this one because I'm going to be doing one of my favorite videos to watch on BookTube. I am someone who has accrued a good amount of physical manga and I haven't exactly been reading it, so this is the perfect opportunity to blindly choose what I read next. That is not what I was going for. So a couple days ago, I wrapped my TBR in some brown paper bags that have just been sitting around. We love to reduce, reuse, and recycle. And I labeled them, I mixed them up. I don't know what these are. The only one that I know is this one because look at how thick this is. I know what that is, but you might not know. So the mystery is still intact. But anyways, I'm going to bring up the wheel and we're going to randomly pick one of these. I'm going to unwrap it and hopefully be delighted by what I pick. Okay, I hope you can see that all right, but here is the wheel. I put in numbers 1 through 14 and now we're going to hit spin. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Okay. Let it do its thing. And we got number 10. All right, so number 10 is this one right here. Oh, okay. I'll let you guys see it first. I'll try not to look. Is it good? Oh, I already know what it is because I felt this embossed texture right here. Yep, this is Crossplay Love. Oh, I don't even know if that was in the frame. All right, this is Crossplay Love Otaku X Punk, and I'm so excited that I picked this because I am in need of some fluffy, fun rom-com stuff, and this is probably going to just hit the spot. It's about this guy who has a crush on this girl who works at like a maid cafe, but he is so awkward and embarrassed all the time, and he kind of gains confidence when he cross-dresses. So he decides to cross-dress as a girl and show up to, you know, win her over, but it turns out that this girl is also cross-dressing. It just sounds like a really fun, cool premise, and I'm excited to read it. It is the following day, and I finished reading our Mysterious Volume 10 last night, which was Crossplay Otaku X Punk, and it was so good. I don't read rom-coms or comedies in general that much because sometimes they let me down, they don't really make me laugh, but this quite literally made me laugh out loud. As I've stated, the story follows this guy who has a crush on this girl who works at a maid cafe, but he is really shy and nervous to talk to her, and he feels like it'd be more natural if he just cross-dressed and talked to her in this girl form. But little does he realize that this girl is also a boy who feels very comfortable cross-dressing as a girl and is more expressive that way. And it is just so genuinely sweet and funny and silly and comforting. It's like a warm hug, honestly. And I love that these two main characters feel very comfortable in their girl form. It's really sweet to read about how they feel like they can be themselves without exactly being themselves. It makes me think about how cross-dressing and drag and these forms of gender play and performance can be very like healing and expressive to lots of people. It's a very important thing that can genuinely make someone feel more connected to themselves. And I think it's great that this manga celebrates it. It doesn't make cross-dressing like this weird taboo thing. Not that these characters are out about their hobby to all of their friends, but they're not necessarily embarrassed about what they're doing. I also really enjoyed the side characters, who I can't wait to see in the following volumes. I feel like all of the characters are very distinct from each other and have their own personalities. I can just see this story opening up with more characters and subplots and getting very interesting, and I am just completely on board with this series. I am thoroughly loving it, and yeah, I can't wait to read more. So our first blind read was a success. Now let's go ahead and spin the wheel again and see what manga or light novel we get. Before we spin the wheel, I guess I'll just say maybe what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a shorter volume that is kind of like comforting. I don't really want to read anything sad right now, so pretty please don't give me anything sad. Here we go. Okay, number 9 is our winner. All right, number 9, it's your time to shine. Oh my god. Okay, I'm nervous. Okay. I don't know what this is just from feeling it. Maybe this is Kakurio Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. Kind of feels like it. Okay, it's not. It's The Demon Prince of Momochi House, Volume 3. I read Volumes 1 and 2 not too long ago, and this is about a girl who receives a will from her parents, and it says that she is now the owner of this mysterious Momochi house. There's lots of rumors about it being supernatural and just a creepy, scary place in general, but she's really excited about this. She walks up to the house and there's squatters there, and one of the squatters there is considered the head of the house. He describes this house as being built on land between this world and another realm, and because of that there are all kinds of yokai running loose around the house, which, by the way, it's a huge mansion, I should note that. So there's a lot of dangerous and mischievous yokai running around, so he tells her it's best for you to leave because it's dangerous. But she's like, no, I care for you so much, even though we just met each other. So then she starts living in this house, and we're basically following their day-to-day life, having to deal with yokai, having to deal with interpersonal relationships, all that kind of good stuff. Let's go ahead and read this. I have gotten into my cozy sweater because it's cold, and I finished reading volume 3 of The Demon Prince of Momochi House, and this is just okay. It's fine, it's alright, it's not terrible, it's not great. I'm just feeling like a little bit bored from this series, if I'm completely honest, and I'm starting to regret bulk purchasing this. I have the next 3 volumes for this series, and I will be reading them because I own them, and I don't know if I'm going to be buying any more of these volumes. I might just go ahead and donate them to a free little library near me, and hopefully someone else enjoys it, but yeah. I'm not really enjoying the series, unfortunately. I was first drawn to this because it's a supernatural story and it made me think of XXX-Holic, which is one of my favorite Clamp series, but this just isn't really giving what I need it to give in order for me to keep giving it my time, you know what I mean? I just also don't really enjoy that the problems get solved so quickly. So because I know that, whenever there is like a big scary demon encounter, I'm not like, oh my god, whatever will we do? I'm like, okay, you guys are gonna solve this in like 2 pages. And literally that happens sometimes. Things get solved in 2, 3, maybe 4 pages, and it's just not really like interesting because you don't really feel any danger, you don't feel any push or pull. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm a little bit bummed, so let's just move on and spin the wheel. So this time around, I'm hoping that I land on some feel-good slice of life series because I know there are some in here. Please reveal to me slice of life series. Okay, number 12. I don't think this is what I wanted, just judging on the height of the volume. All right, number 12, come over here. Okay, we have another very standard size manga volume. I have a feeling that this is Four Swords. And to be honest, I'm not really in the mood for Four Swords. Once again, I will be turning the opposite way and opening it to you guys so you see it first. Oh my god, it totally is Four Swords, right? I can like feel the glossy texture. I'm not looking, I swear, I'm not looking. This has to be Four Swords, because it's so glossy. If it's not Four Swords, that'd be pretty hilarious. Okay. What did I tell you? I knew it. This glossy texture, if you know, you know. All right, so this is not a feel-good slice of life. This is a video game adaptation. Obviously, I'm just gonna go with it because that's what the video is about, randomly / blindly choosing what I read. So I'm gonna go read this. I want to reiterate that, you know, Four Swords in no way, shape, or form is bad. It's just that I don't feel like reading this right now, but it does go perfectly with my new tote bag that I literally got like just now. This is from Echoes of Wisdom and it's Zelda's Wanted poster. Look at this other side, that is so nice. So this literally, it's perfect. So you know what, I'm not that upset anymore. We're gonna take this and we're gonna go outside. All right. So yesterday I finished reading Four Swords and honestly I really enjoyed it. Something that I really love about Zelda manga adaptations is that the authors reinvent the story, because Four Swords, if you know, has a super minimal story. It's very basic. Bad guy takes away Zelda and you fight bad guy with 3 copies of yourself. And that's pretty much it. But I really enjoy that in this series, each of the Link copies have their own personality and it adds a lot of fun to the story. We also see like a lot of side characters and subplots that just simply don't exist in the video game. And it's really fun because you don't 100% know what's going to happen even if you did play the game. But anyways, I am itching to read some more, so let's spin the wheel. Let's see. Okay, number 11. Okay, so this is number 11. Okay, I have a feeling that just from touching this, holding this, I don't think this is a manga volume. I think this is a novel. Once again, I will be turning my head away and I will let you guys see it first. Wait, is it a novel? I can't tell. No, I don't think it is. It could be, I don't know. Okay, this is the first one where I'm like, I really don't know what this is. So I think because of how matte it is, I think this is Hirayasumi. I could be totally wrong. I'm totally wrong, and I'm holding it upside down. This is Usotoki Rhetoric Volume 8. Okay, I'm pretty happy that I didn't end up getting a novel. The novels I have mixed in here, they're good, okay? Like, I'm excited to read them, but I've just been in a little bit of a reading slump. Like, can we be so real right now? I don't 100% feel like reading, which was a big motivation for this video because I'm like, I need to make myself read, and this could be a fun way to motivate myself to do so. But I still don't have like that voracious hunger to read. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes reading something sounds nice, like you're like, yeah, I could do that. But then there are other times where you're like, I absolutely need to read right this second. I can't wait any longer. Like, that's the feeling that I'm missing right now. I'm blabbing so much. Let's just move on and read this. I really enjoyed Usotoki Rhetoric Volume 8. I would show it to you right now, but I put it away already. I really procrastinate on putting away my reads, and before I started filming this, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I should have waited. I should have procrastinated just a little bit longer. Anyways, I'm rambling again. So Usotoki Rhetoric Volume 8 was astonishing, incredible, amazing, fantastic. It had a lot of drama, a lot of interesting mysteries, a lot of really great revelations. Usotoki Rhetoric is nearing its end. Volume 9 is already out, and Volume 10, the final volume, is on its way. I really want our characters to have a great ending, but I'm also sad knowing that it's ending soon because I've enjoyed these characters and the mysteries that they've unraveled, which, by the way, I should have explained. If you don't know what Usotoki Rhetoric is all about, it's about this girl who has the ability to hear lies. And this special ability of hers has caused her a lot of pain because it's pretty hard to hide the fact that you know when people are lying. So people started calling her a monster and just didn't like being around her. So one day she decides to run away from home and she bumps into Detective Soma. He's a very charismatic character, very funny and charming. And when he encounters Ganoko, he notices very quickly that she has a knack for distinguishing lies from truths. And he decides to partner up with her, and they create this really fun duo and solve numerous mysteries. So if you like mysteries and shoujo, I highly recommend it. But anyways, I'm here to consult the spinning wheel once again. Okay. That is number 4. I actually know exactly what number 4 is. I'm so happy it landed on number 4, and you'll see why in just a short moment. What an amazing reveal. So this is the beloved, iconic shoujo manga, The Rose of Versailles. I am so excited to read this. So I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. I'm gonna go read this right now. You guys, I am so gagged. Like, look at this shoujo art. Are you kidding me? It is so beautiful. Like, it's gonna take me forever to read this because I'm just going to be like staring at the artwork instead of actually reading. So I guess I'll see you guys in like 3 weeks. So I have whiplash. I just finished reading this first volume and the ending was crazy. It had levels of drama akin to telenovelas. And to be clear, I'm not complaining about the whiplash or the amounts of drama in this series. I am completely enthralled by the story and the characters thus far. If you're a fan of shoujo, you've likely heard of this series, The Rose of Versailles, because it is one of the most popular historical shoujo series of all time. And the story focuses on the French Revolution through the lens of a few main characters. One of our main characters is Marie Antoinette, and she becomes the Queen of France at a very young age. I'm talking 18 years old, and doesn't know what she's doing. It seems like she hasn't really developed her own convictions or beliefs. She's just kind of floating in the wind, looking for care and love and attention, but doesn't understand that people have ulterior motives. It's really sad seeing some of the story moments play out and seeing how she's just very naive, but it's not her fault because she's young. One of the people that Marie Antoinette places close to her is Oscar, and Oscar is someone who was born as a noble woman, but her father was like, I'm not having that. I've already had so many girls, so you're going to be a boy, and I'm gonna teach you how to sword fight and do cool stuff. So Oscar is now known as a boy publicly, but privately with people who know, Oscar is referred to as a girl. I really enjoy Oscar as a character because I think she is extremely strong. She is often the adult in the room. She has strong convictions and beliefs and stands by them, and doesn't really care too much about favoring nobles. She just does what she knows is correct, and I love her for that. She's amazing. I also really love like the dichotomy between Marie Antoinette and Oscar, because they are both young children who are molded by their parents to be something specific without having any say or word about it. So Marie Antoinette is on the very feminine side of that spectrum. Her parents want her to be this very well-behaved woman. They want her to be very feminine and wear gowns and all of that kind of stuff. They don't want her to play around in the grass or do things that boys would do, basically. And Oscar is raised completely differently. He is taught how to sword fight. He is taught how to defend himself. He also seems to develop confidence pretty quickly. He isn't told to be quiet or to keep his opinions to himself, unlike Marie Antoinette. And so essentially you have two girls who are raised in very different ways. Oscar is someone who is very confident and strong. I believe that she is that person regardless of whether or not she was going to be raised as a boy or a girl. But the fact that she was raised as a boy and wasn't shamed about her opinion or anything like that, she really came to know herself. Whereas Marie Antoinette was not afforded that same opportunity, and she has to shield all of that aside. Therefore, she is someone that hasn't really developed her sense of self, and she's kind of pushed around easily by love, affection, and money. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that little character analysis. I'm really enjoying this story. It left on this crazy cliffhanger, and I need to get the next volume. Absolutely, that is happening. I just really enjoy the characters. I enjoy the way that the story is unfolding. And also, I didn't mention this, but some of the characters are a little fruity, which I really enjoy. And I'm curious to see what's going to happen exactly with those situations. I could go on and on about The Rose of Versailles, but I need to move on and keep chipping away at my TBR, which you can't really see, but it's tucked in this area over here. So we're gonna spin the wheel and see what we get. Okay, let's see what our next read is gonna be. It's spinning. And it's... What is that? A 7. It's a... Oh. Alright, so number 7 is right here. I have no idea what this is. I want to try to guess and see if I can guess correctly. So judging off of the size, I want to say that this could be maybe Hirayasumi, or it could be Antique Bakery. But I don't know. This might even be a novel. Alright, I will let you see it first. I'm gonna turn like the other way. Wait, no, wait, what is this? Wait, maybe this is Hirayasumi. No, it's not. No. Oh no. This is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. How about we just end the video right here? Thank you so much for watching. Okay, I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I don't want to read this. And it's not because I think that I'm not gonna like it or that it's bad. I don't want to read it because I know that this is sad and I'm already sad. I guess I'm gonna go read this now and hopefully when I come back, I'm okay. Hello reader friends, it's been a while. For you it feels like a minute or two has passed by, but for me, I don't even know when the last time was that I opened up my camera to record, but I am finally here to tell you what I thought about the last book I read. So I read I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. During a time in which, let's say, it's best not to read depressing things because the state of the world is already depressing and unbelievable, frankly. Overall, I enjoyed this book. It didn't make me cry and it didn't make me sad or depressed, but maybe that's because I'm already depressed. And if you're already down, you can't go down much further. So this story follows this high school boy who doesn't have any friends and doesn't have an interest in getting close to anyone. He is a loner. And one day this boy is at the hospital and he notices a book that is unattended, and this boy is a bookworm. He loves reading books and he's never seen this book before, so his curiosity takes over. He flips open the pages and realizes that it's not really a book, it's a journal, and he reads an entry where the author of this journal or diary admits that she is dying, and he is just shocked. And before he can recover his shocked Pikachu expression, the girl who is the author of this diary comes back and notices that her secret is now out to one person. So this young high school girl is dying from pancreatic cancer, and she doesn't want anyone to know other than her parents. She keeps it a secret from her friends, but she finds herself in this situation where now someone else is aware of it other than her parents. And her response to this is, well, maybe we should just try to get along and be friends because now you know my secret, and it would be kind of nice to be friends with someone who knows about what I'm going through. There are some highs in their friendship, there are heartwarming moments, and there are also low moments, and overall this story is really just trying to talk about what does it mean to live. What does it mean to genuinely connect with someone? What does that look like? All these kinds of questions are tackled, and we see them answered through this unlikely friendship. And this book is pretty short. It was pretty easy to get through because it's easy to read. It's just one of those books that it just flows. You don't really have to backtrack and be like, wait, what did I just read? And I really like when books can achieve that. Like, they're simple enough to read that you kind of get lost in the story. Like, you're not really thinking too much about the fact that you're reading a book. The characters are, I'd say, likable. Some people I can see would find the characters annoying because there is a lot of banter back and forth, but you have to remind yourself these are high schoolers, these are not philosophers. They're not going to be making the greatest decisions or saying the kindest things to each other. But I love books like that that feel like realistic. Even though this book is sad, it's gotten me in the mood to read more. So I feel like I'm finally out of like my little reading slump that was going on there for a moment. So yeah, I'd say that I accomplished what I set out to do in this video, which is to read some of my TBR. I didn't get through it all. Don't worry, I'll get through it later. I met that goal, but I also met the goal of getting out of this reading slump. So thank you very much for joining me through this reading vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you find something you enjoy reading this week, and I hope that you find some time to enjoy hobbies and quiet time and all of that good stuff. Please take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.